Hi, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist.
Brad Heineck, physical therapist.
And together we are the most. Sometimes it's just trying being next to him. You have to understand. Well, I'm Bob Schrupp, physical therapist. You're
Brad Heineck,
physical therapist. And together we are the most famous physical therapists on the internet.
Of course.
Yeah, my opinion. Okay, Brad. Today we're going to talk about top 5 ways that you are absolutely destroying your back.
Oh, Bob.
And we're going to stop you from destroying your back. So the first thing we're going to talk about, Brad, it's funny because I just saw this on the news. It's become a big topic. Is sitting. Sitting is the new problem of backs.
Sure.
I mean, it's just, especially prolonged sitting people, most people spend the majority of their day sitting now. I spend a lot of my days sitting.
Sure, so do I.
So the big problem is you really don't want to do is sitting in a slumped manner for a long period of time. You really want to try to work on keeping your good posture, because that sitting is going to make it really hard on your back and make it very unhealthy for it. But the other thing is you want to try to break it up during the day, that you give yourself excuses for getting up and going for a walk. Just as an example, when I do my paperwork, Brad, every time I finish a patient, I get up and I give it over to Lonnie so she can work with it, as opposed to doing a bunch of them in a row and then getting up. So I'm getting up quite often.
Sure, you bet.
What else, Brad?
What else, Bob?
Well, what else would we might try?
You can use a lumbar roll,
Yeah.
which the lumbar is the low part of your back, and that should normally arch in, as Theobald, our skeleton over there, you can see it.
Napoleon,
I'm sorry. But you know, you can buy a lumbar roll, but you can just take a towel and roll it up like this, and then take yourself some duct tape. I like to use duct tape, and you got some nice red duct tape here, and you tape it up like this so it doesn't unroll on you.
what's nice about this is you can use it as a trial first to see if the lumbar roll would even work for
Right.
you.
And you're going to put it right here, and there you go.
And it's going to straighten them out.
Yeah, it puts that arch in the back, and without this, I'm here with this, and you know, it helps physically promote that good posture, but psychologically it's there. It reminds me, oh yeah, there to sit up straight.
And you get some that are actually attached to the chair.
Oh,
There's
you
a
bet.
whole array of ones.
You can look on the internet and see hundreds of them.
All right, so number 1 is the sitting problem. Don't be sitting all day long. Try to break it up. Number 2 is actually along the same vein, is if you have a long commute in your car.
Sure.
And it'd be the same thing. With your car, you don't want to make sure the seat's not too far back like this, because you're going to round out.
Right.
You want to have it nice and straight, and you want to have the steering wheel close enough so that you're not going like this. And the same thing.
Lumbar support
in the car.
You bet.
I keep a bunch of these in my car just so that I can stick them in there, because I lose them all the time.
Right. I just gave 2 of them out to a patient. She's flying down to Texas, and she's got a back problem. She's got pain down her leg. I says, you need the lumbar support when you're in that plane, because they oftentimes do not.
Exactly. I take those little pillows sometimes and blankets and put behind my back. So, all right, if you lift wrong, you are going to hurt your back. And I think most people know this one, Brad. Especially when why don't you put that on the floor, Brad? So when I'm lifting over and I keep my legs straight like this and I'm bending forward, my back is rounded out. I'm putting a terrible stress on my back.
Right.
The whole thing is you want to do not just bend your knees, because I can bend my knees and still lift wrong.
Right, you bet.
So you want to bend your knees and keep your back straight.
Right here.
Yep.
Arch that back in there.
So this part here, you want to think about it like it's in a cast. It's casted. If I go like this, I'm breaking the cast. But this way I'm bending up and bending down, grabbing the object, keeping my back straight the whole time.
Sure.
Especially if you do a lot of lifting during the day. I don't care if you're picking up a pencil, Brad. If you keep lifting the wrong way, you're going to hurt your back.
And we've got a nice video on more details with that.
All right, the other way you're hurting your back is if you're not getting some type of exercise during the day. A great one is just simple old walking, Brad. You're keeping good posture, you're getting oxygen to your back, the nutrients are coming in, the waste is going out.
Right, just because of the blood flow throughout your body with walking,
Excellent, right.
I like swimming too, if that's available.
Oh, wonderful. Swimming would be great for your back. Good. Again, it's promoting good posture, and it's getting oxygen to the back.
And as you started the video, you talked about the new problem. Well, this isn't new. I mean, therapists have known this for years. Mckenzie, a therapist, has really, and he passed away now, but he was 80 years old. Back in the 60s, he really got into how sitting can affect your low back.
And that's absolutely correct. I think what's new, Brad, is that more occupations are becoming, seated oriented. So more people are sitting at their job than ever before.
Right, exactly.
All right, the last thing is if you're not keeping your back in full range of motion and strength, you are gonna destroy it also. So, do you wanna show it, Brad, or should I?
You better.
All right.
You're on a roll.
Just two exercises that I'm gonna show you that to help, you know, if you don't have much time during the day, because you spend more of your back bending forward, you're gonna wanna do some of these Mckenzie extension exercises, which you actually take your hand, put it below your shoulder like this, keep your pelvis down, and you're gonna bend up like this. Now, if you can only go this high, fine, and this all should be pain-free.
Right.
If it doesn't hurt, you can keep working your way up to the point where you're actually going all the way up like this, but don't be letting your pelvis come off the table like that. If it's coming off the table, it's not doing you any good.
Right. Keep this
Yeah,
down.
keep that down. So if you go up like this, you're going, oh, I'm all the way up. No, you're not all the way up because your pelvis is off. So you can only go this far. Keep working it that way.
Keep that glute. Now, some people, I just had someone this week in the clinic, she wasn't that very flexible. She had to go on her forearms, and she was just doing that.
Sure.
She was just starting out small, and a week later she was doing it, and she went to her hands and did the full extension.
Yeah, where you put your hands does make a difference. You can start out here,
Yeah.
and you can actually eventually go way down here even, Brad, if you're really flexible.
You can get those gymnasts, they can arch way down.
And then if you want to go right up to this, to a strengthening exercise, now this is a little more advanced. You might want to start, you could actually start down here and just lift up one arm and one leg.
Yeah.
One arm, one leg.
Opposite arm and opposite leg.
Keeping my head down like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Doing a 10-second hold. And then when you want to get more advanced, the bird dog.
There you go.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Not the bird dog, the pointer dog.
Oh, the pointer dog, I'm sorry. Let's
dog.
point at a bird. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There he is.
Yeah, that works those muscles right across here. Those are good
All right,
exercises.
quit destroying your back, Brad.
Oh, that's what it's all about.
All right, thanks. And if you haven't subscribed to us, make sure you do, because we're going to give you videos on how to stay healthy, fit, and pain-free no matter what your age.
Right.
All right.